My 8 o'clock dog is here, and she is a Maltese-Poodle mix, I think. If this is your first time here, I'm Sherry, and I'm a dog groomer, and I've been grooming over 30 years, and I make videos of dogs being groomed. So let's get started with her bath. And in case you're wondering what she's standing on, I use a storage bucket with holes drilled in it to lift them up so I don't have to bend over all day. Do you ever wonder what's going on after you drop your dog off at the groomers? Well, I'm going to show you. I always start off with shampoo and conditioner unless they're really matted. Then I'll shave them first and then I'll give them the bath. But normally I start off with their bath. I just blow dry them for a few minutes in the tub, and then I clean up my mess in the tub, and then I'll get them back out and finish drying them on the grooming table. She comes every couple months, and she's been coming for years. She's a very good dog. But she is a little overdue because she hasn't been here for I think about 3 months because I didn't have any openings. But normally she would come every 6 to 8 weeks. Her mother likes to keep her shorter in the summer, so she is getting a number 7 blade all over. She's got a couple little mats on her back legs, but it's not too bad. I'm shaving the base of her tail with a 10 blade so it stays clean back here where she goes to the bathroom. And I'm brushing her tail out and trimming it up. Everything on this dog grows hair between the toes and the pads of the feet, so I'm shaving the feet out with a 30 blade. I'm trimming up between her toes and cutting her nails. I did find a dried up tick. It was barely hanging on, so I just pulled it off with my hemostats. And that's just a little black growth next to it, like a little wart. I'm dremeling her nails too because on this one foot her nails don't really need to be cut, but she's been chewing on them, so I'm just sanding them down because I can't really cut them because they're already worn down from chewing. I'm using a number 5 blade on her head. It's a little bit longer than her body. And down the sides of her face, I'm using a 5 blade also. Her mother likes her face nice and short. Now, her ears. I'm trying to brush her ears out, but they have little mats all in them. So, I'm just going to cut out all the mats and trim up what's left. Okay, so the backs of her ears are matted every time she comes in, and there's a reason for it besides nobody's brushing them. Her ears fold in half, and as you can see, they don't lay flat, and they develop mats where the back of her ear rubs her neck. So it's always folded over and like rubbing on her neck, if that makes any sense. So of course this is where the mats always end up, on the back of her ear. And even though she had all these little mats all in her ears, they ended up looking pretty good actually. I'm using my curved chunkers to blend in the top of her head to her ear. As you can see, there's no hair left on the back of her ear. And that's okay, because it's just going to end up getting matted again. See, and this is how her ear would normally lay if her ear laid flat. But I can't really cut it like that. So I'm going to let it lay naturally and just try to make it nice and round. But if she wiggles her ears, it won't look even. I'm carefully shaving out the corners of her eyes with a 30 blade. I'm combing all her bangs forward and trimming them straight across with my curved scissors. I'm using my curved scissors to make her beard nice and round. Poodles and Malteses both grow hair inside their ears, and that needs to be pulled out to prevent ear infections, and that is what I'm doing now. It grows loosely, but if you don't keep it pulled out, it can really fill up with a lot of hair. Isn't she pretty? She is ready to go. I'm wiping her down with some conditioner, and I'm wiping her eyes out with some water. I make bandanas for all the dogs that are groomed here, and this is a slip over the collar bandana, and it has 2 little purple diamonds. Isn't it adorable? She looks to me like she likes it because her tail is wagging. It's reversible, and there's a leopard print with butterflies on the other side. I'm taking one more look at her head, making sure it's even with my curved chunkers, blending in this side over here. Oops, I don't know how the hair got on her mouth.